Welcome back to another episode of Block Shoppers. Today we're here in Atlanta, Georgia. We're checking in with my guy Orson Charles. He's a 7-year NFL vet. He transitioned out of the NFL into real estate, so we're going to catch up with him, hear about some of the exciting things that he's doing. As you can see, it's a construction site here, so he just purchased this property, and he's going to kind of tell us what his plans are and what his future goals are with this property. So hope you all enjoy this episode. We're going to tap in with him and see all the things that he's got going on. So today I'm sitting with my brother Orson, man.
My God.
Appreciate you giving us the opportunity.
Yeah.
You know, that's big. You know, we just want to first and foremost say congratulations on this acquisition.
Thank you.
Great property. All this land. You're sitting on 3 acres of land.
Yeah.
A lot of good things, good plans for the property. You know, again, thank you. So, you know, we want to jump right into it.
Let's go.
Former NFL player, 7 years in the league, devoted so much time into sports, football, you know, countless hours, young age, get to the NFL, 7 years, long, great seasons. Now you transition out of the NFL. Why real estate?
First of all, thank you for having me. Like, I think I can't not just say a great time we all had.
Yeah.
It was fruitful. Everything I feel was intentional. Like, we had great meetings, and I appreciate you, what you're doing, and we'll get into that. But why real estate? So I started when I was 12. My uncle owned his own construction company, and I was raised by a single mom. So, like, times was hard. She was like, hey, I'll give you everything you need, but if you want it, you gotta go get a job. Yeah. So my uncle was like, go ahead and come over here, and he would pay me $10 an hour. I was like, all right, cool. We talked about it, all right, cool. Yeah. I had to be at his house at like 4:30. We left at like 5:30. We had to be at the site at 6. We're not leaving until like 4, 5, depending on what kind of project.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's kind of late. But it was no better feeling going there and seeing dirt, leaving there and seeing the whole house. I'm like, oh, okay, I know I love ball, but it's doing something.
Yeah.
So I just fell in love with it. It was crazy. My uncle was hard. He was from the island. We barely had any break. But he taught me, I feel like he taught me the business. And then my aunt, she was the back office. So I seen it, but I just didn't know it.
Exactly.
I just knew that side.
Yeah.
So once I kept going to school, I knew I wanted to play ball. We know that.
Yeah.
But I was like, no, when ball get done, let me at least go into that and see what happened. And it just kept going. And after that, I just jumped right in. At some point, you just got to jump right in. If you telling yourself, hey, that's what you want to do when something's done, you just do it or you don't.
Jump out there, yeah. And so when you jumped out there, right, of course, football, you used to seeing like instant gratification. You know, you go to the gym, you work out, you practices, come game time, you seeing it translate W's. With real estate, you know, did you see that instant gratification when you jumped right in, or, you know, were there some growing pains?
So no, and I think that's something that caught me by surprise because everybody want to talk about real estate. I'm a builder, I'm an investor, but they want to talk about it. Sometimes you ain't gonna get paid.
Right.
How you budget it, that's how you gonna sustain.
Yeah.
The reason why there's some like newer guys that don't last, oh, they get a lump sum, go spend this. No, you get that money, you gotta figure out how you you feel me? Yeah. So that's not talked about. It's hard because it comes with its good and its bad.
Right.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, and you hit it on a nail, you know? And with that, you didn't just jump out there by yourself.
No, so I had a mentor, and obviously my uncle, you know, was part of the introduction, but I had a mentor, and it's funny how I met him, but I had a mentor, and he guided me through everything. Been in the game 25 years, he's 55. So he know his time is. Right. So he's been in the game, and he was like, look, I've been through all this. I want to just help you go through everything I didn't have to go through.
Powerful.
That's cutting everything in half.
Right.
I can say to this day, if I didn't have, we probably wouldn't be talking.
Right.
I probably wouldn't think the way I'm thinking. But he was like, no, I'm going to push you all this. What you going to do just like you?
Right.
What you doing?
Exactly.
I'll push you the information. What you going to do?
What you going to do with it?
So I just shut up and listen. I take notes, ask questions when I don't know what Like, cause this is all new to me.
Right.
So if I know that I want to thrive like I did in ball, what do I do? I was a student.
Right. Gotta be. First
I'm not playing football, but I'm playing the real game of life.
Right.
I'm a student.
That's
Taking notes. You feel me? Come on.
Nah, and that's real. And a lot of people, I don't know if it's an ego thing or just something in our community. Like, it's this not wanting to ask for help or feeling like you have to be the smartest person in the room. And just talk about that. We talk about network all the time, you and I. Like, how critical is it to have that?
It's very critical, but if you're the smartest in the room, you're in the wrong room. Unless, like, you're doing a gathering, you're helping.
Right.
But if you're the smartest in the room, how do you expect to grow? You don't.
Yeah.
So I'd rather be in a room where I'm, like, very uncomfortable. At the end of the day, I'm just being myself. I'm just being myself.
Right.
Hey, this is who I am. This is who he created me. I'm just being myself. But I've learned this. I've learned this. I've learned this. So now with that information, I teach that young person.
Got to.
I probably didn't get the opportunity to come into the room like
Right.
that.
Right.
If I'm going to be in this room, we got to make it mean something, make it make sense.
Yeah.
I get this information that I never even knew, spend some time studying it, teach to that kid. See what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's more of us CEOs, more of us running business, more of us understanding about the container home, buying a block.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If we know the kids is the future, yo.
Yeah, it's just about us instilling that in
Come
them.
on.
And you have these real estate projects. This project itself, we walked through it.
Thank you.
I've never heard anyone talk like you. The plan that you have for it, like, tell me what's your favorite part of this whole property? Like,
you know what? And you asked me that question yesterday, and I'm thinking about it. I don't have a favorite part because this is the family house.
yeah,
I'm gonna create memories with all of my family members, but I call y'all family.
Right.
I'm not gonna forget when we sat in the dining room and broke bread. We walked around the whole house. I'm not gonna forget that. This is the family house. The moment y'all stepped in, how did y'all feel?
at home.
So that was a moment that was created out there and throughout the house. That's the moment that we shared. That's the moment we shared. That's the moment we shared. All that's my favorite.
Right.
I'm creating the house.
Yeah.
So I don't really have a favorite. I go in the living room. A lot of times I like to go to church after church, just sit, relax, catch up on some TV because I don't watch it during the week.
Yeah.
The porch, I may want to just hang with my boys. Like today, Greg, we talking about what's the next project, what's next. Living room, it's different. It's hard. I don't really have a favorite. I just love the house.
Yeah. Now the house itself, like I said, there's so many parts. I think my favorite part, even though it's not done yet, is the pool house.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk about the pool house. What's the plans for that?
So the pool house is something that I want to be able to create like an event space, but a living space. So when you walk in, it will be a breezeway. It will come from a parking pad, a door here, a door here. It's going to be a breezeway. The moment that you walk in, it'll be a conference room. The reason why I'm not a conference room because I'm an investor.
Right.
So I'm in the trucking. I'm in like my nonprofit as far as helping the youth, helping the single mom, building the school.
Right.
Like just educate myself. Okay, if you said come to my house, let's go to the conference room, let's talk.
Yeah.
Here's my team, here's my people, let's talk.
Right.
I'm gonna sit there and write notes. Projector, you picture something, let's do it. So I have that there on the other side. Hey, let's take a break. Ping pong table, spade table, just a game room right there.
Right.
And then in the middle, it's gonna be a common area because we're facing this way. That's the pool.
Right.
Common area, like a big island right there, kitchen right there. Other side would be a bathroom where you can take a shower in case you get done with the pool. On the other side is a whole gym. The reason why I have the gym, cause
Right,
we have to. I can't hit you no more and not get in trouble. Like I'm gonna be serious. I'm gonna be serious. So I need that big gym, and I may train a kid.
Right.
I may tell him, hey, come meet me at 5 o'clock. Let's see how serious you are.
Yeah.
If you say, hey, my dad's not there, okay, I get it. My dad wasn't there. I'll show you something. I have acres. I'll show you something. Meet me here at 5.
Right.
If you meet me at 5,
Now I know you're dedicated, yeah.
A lot of kids just need that. So I got that weight room there. On top of that, the master suite, bathroom, laundry room, bathroom on top of the conference room, and a 2-story game room.
Okay.
I'm excited about that because it's wide open.
Right.
It's wide open. I'm seeing that process.
Yeah.
Like I'm actually
It's coming
seeing
to
it.
life,
I was
yeah.
with my plumber yesterday. We're walking it, taking measurement, and it's nothing like seeing it, dream it, think it, pray it, and it's like it's coming.
Yeah.
I've loved that since I was a kid.
Yeah. And that's so critical because not everyone has that, right?
Yeah.
You were fortunate to have your uncle, and he decided to, put that energy into you because I'm sure it's also a lot on him, but he was willing to do that.
He did.
And so, you got other kids who don't have that, and you're fortunate. So, like, what would you have? What advice would you tell your fellow athletes leaving the NFL who didn't have that, who only had football? Like, what are some things they can do to transition or find a way to transition and still feel fulfilled?
I think one thing, and y'all know me, is definitely get on your hands and knees and pray to God. Y'all know I stand on that. And it wasn't when I really transitioned, I talked to my pastor and he was like, hey, I believe God created you to be more than just a football player. Mm-hmm. He made you have that platform so you can use it for his purpose. Okay. We did this for a short season of time. Mm-hmm. We still have a whole life. Okay, tighten up. Let's go.
Yeah.
God, you have something more bigger for me? Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
So I think stay still. Mm-hmm. Because we're so used to it. We've been doing something for like our whole life. Mm-hmm. We've been maneuvered. Mm-hmm. Sit still. God, what you want me to do? Sit still.
That's what I'm going to do.
God, what you want me to sit still. That's why I get on my hands and knees and pray every God. Because at the end of the day, we have no earthly idea what we're doing. Mm-hmm. We just sit still. Tell me what you want me to do. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Tell me what you want me to do. And then find who your supporting cast.
Right.
A lot of people are going to cut off like that. I'll tell them right now. A lot of people are going to cut off right there. Mm-hmm. And I think that's why this is very important. That's why I want y'all to come back and be a part of this, because I want this to be a safe space for all the boys to come.
Right.
You know me. Yeah. My boys that play me know me. I'm never going to change. Yeah. The same passion I have for ball, I'm doing to this.
You see it.
So if we know there's a problem with that transition,
how do we?
Let's fix it. Hey, come over here.
Yeah.
I'm building it. We have that conference room. We're going to sit and talk. Yeah. We're going to bring somebody. Financial literacy. You know how to balance your book? Don't trust them.
Yeah.
Let me bring somebody in.
Right.
Or you want to bring somebody in, we vet them out.
Right.
I'll bring my team. Come on, let's go. Got the weight room right there. Got the gun range, my guy, Greg, cut out.
Mm-hmm. One-stop shop.
Come on. And we're helping my guys. We're helping the returned citizens,
right.
The guys that keep going back in jail. We're helping them. Mm-hmm. A single mom. A little kid that think he got to sell dope or be an athlete to be successful. We're showing them something different.
Right.
We teach y'all the code.
Right.
Make well over 6 figures. Teach y'all the code.
Yeah.
Own your own business the right way.
You're right. So many other ways other than just entertainment, sports.
It is. But that's what they want us to see when they put on TV. I barely even watch TV.
Yeah.
But half the stuff y'all talk about, I don't know.
Right.
Because I'm out here.
Yeah.
Because in order for me to teach like kids, I have to be out here.
No, that makes sense. You gotta be able to relate.
For real. I can't tell my sister what to do if I haven't been through it.
Right.
My mentor couldn't tell me what to do. He haven't been through it.
Yeah.
So that White House I post, I have to go through everything.
Mm-hmm.
Permit process. The filing. I got to stop work order.
Yeah. What was that process like?
Boy, y'all see the beautiful house. It's beautiful, and I wish my sister was here. She had another engagement. Y'all see the beautiful house, but we've been through the ringer. And that was my first major project.
Yeah.
Like I did a little flip here and there. Then my mentor told me, hey, this is the beast.
Yeah.
Like I'm going to let you know now. Yeah. You can do it.
Yeah. You got to jump out there. Yeah. Be willing and not afraid to fail.
I got it, but I learned it on every aspect. Not just as a builder, as an investor as well. Throwing information at me. I could have got a rush appraisal. I could have got a rush everything. He was like, no, go through the process.
Right.
I want you to learn it the right way.
Right.
So when you teach somebody else,
they got it down, yeah.
So now you creating yourself learning the right way. Now you working and building your company. Start from the ground up, don't it? He knew that, but he wasn't going to tell me.
Yeah.
It got a stop work order, had to be 20 feet from the creek. The guy lined it right there, the permitting process. It was right before COVID hit. I was at a standstill. I'm circling back with them. Nobody's really working for real. So I inquired that other house. And I talked to my wholesaler, and I was like, hey, I just need a general rehab. I'm still learning. They had some squatters, had to deal with that, squatter driveway, the up-and-coming area.
Yeah.
So wanted to make them feel safe. And I feel like every house I build, they'll be like, I'll live here.
Yeah.
Did the double-sided fireplace. It was high ceiling, nice kitchen, poured the driveway, closed the gate, and it sold within 7 days. Like it would, but I wouldn't have been able to sell that house if I didn't go through the ringer with Nisky. But Nisky was still going on.
Right.
And my mentor got on to me. My mentor, real.
Yeah.
He took me to a subdivision, and he was like, they started when you started with Nisky. I just sold. They had like 30 houses on there. 40 of them, it was 40 lots, 30 of them had houses. The other 10 was lots already pre-sold. They started when you already built Nisky, acting the same amount.
Well, that's crazy.
But you and I know the game, and I'll break it down.
Yeah.
I did one house. We paid the same amount. I got that. I could have got the same lot, the same land, built the house, sold on the house, got the money for that. I already owned the land, sold on the house, already got the money for that. The land that's already pre-sold, got the money for that. Right. They already want their money for building the house, but I'm not even using our money. Yeah. We're using their money.
Right.
And they went through the same headache that I did, but everybody see the house. Ooh,
Yeah.
What you gonna do?
Right.
That's life. What you gonna do?
Yeah. Nah,
I said I want to get into it. What I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
Hey God.
Either way. So at this point, like, what's the goal for you? And I know we talked about it. You know, it's all about giving back, and that's primarily, you know, what a lot of the stuff that you're doing that's what it's driven by. You know, what, like, from a real estate standpoint, what are your goals?
From a builder standpoint, my goal. Oh, that's a loaded question, Randy.
It is. Like, just give me some.
Obviously, finish this house because it's going to be the family house. I want to teach the kids that really want to learn this game while doing the project, because we know how we are. And I wish we had time. I would have showed y'all the yard that has the cottages on it, and would have cleared that and put multiple. And then we have a wellness center we're going to do. So this is like a smaller version of the wellness center that we already own. So, like, just being the best builder, investor there is in Atlanta while educating the youth. Partnering up with you and your team. I come out there with you and we put on and say, well, we do whatever, but we go out in the field. Right. Like, we enjoy each other's company. Yeah. But hey, let's talk. Let's go walk. We buying a block. I want to see what it talk. I want to see what it talk about. I want to write it down. Right. Show me, because I never did that.
Exactly.
So what do I accomplish? I mean, I call it Orson Charles Enterprise for a reason. Yeah. I'm building something for my family, but not even just my family. Y'all kids.
Extended.
And then I'm showing the boys you can do the same thing. You just got to be around the right people.
Right.
So that's on the builder side. But Orson Charles Enterprise has so much other entities under it.
Within itself, yeah.
We'll say that for another show.
Say no more.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So on the builder side, I can't even say it because I can't even fathom it. You just got to catch me through the process. I'm not like, hey,
hey, you already invited us. We coming back, right?
Yeah. And y'all hold me accountable. If it look like this when y'all come back, hey, what's up? Yeah. You know what?
You know me, I'm a call.
Yeah. And I like that. Yeah. We need that. Yeah. We don't get that. We don't get that anymore. We need that. So all of y'all come back. We do another episode. It look like this. Call me on it.
We gonna call my people. They gonna call you out.
Yeah,
they gonna be like,
y'all let me know about the shirt out there, y'all. Yeah. Call me out. Call me out. Because now you know the purpose for it.
Yeah, absolutely. And
you got to come back for that. Because I never did that. Yeah. So you got to put me on game on that. Yeah. So then I shut up and take notes.
Say no more. I mean, you know how we do. You know,
I shut up and take
iron sharpen iron. You know what I'm saying?
We going back there. We already put it in there. You see what I'm saying? So. Yeah. On that building aspect, it's endless. I just thought it was, build a family house, do this. You said commercial, you said container.
It's levels to it.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So I have to master that level, and then God take me to the next. I can only move when he tell me to move. So we just go from there.
Nah, that's powerful, brother. Again, I appreciate you. Your time. I know time is money, but you always show love, and this was great to hear your story. And we look forward to partnering with you, and
come on,
really
let's make
paying
it
it
happen,
forward.
man.
Yeah.
The first episode, let's make it happen,
Yes,
man.
sir.
This is like the theater room, and the reason why I'm so excited because when you come in through the door, you never walked into a theater. And what 2021 kind of really took us away from is the theater.
Right.
So I was like, look, you coming to the house, this is supposed to be experience, let this be a theater. So I got the projector coming right here, facing here. I'll paint this whole wall so it can be 100, it can be as big as it's one, and get some comfortable chairs, and we just watch a big old movie. So this is the kitchen. And I love the kitchen so much because obviously the countertops was a great deal. I can refer whoever's in Atlanta want them, but they gave me a great deal on the countertops and the backsplash. And I did one of the projects I told you about as far as the backsplash, and that was the first time I really did it. And I was like, oh shoot, this is sexy. It feels modern, contemporary. It makes the kitchen feel bigger. So what you're standing on originally, this was LVPs and laminate floors, and when I inquired it, I wanted to make that the same as those other floors. This is the living room. I mean, this is the family room. We broke bread here, loved it. I think that we get away from like really just sitting down talking, and like, are we having those fruitful conversations? And I do it with my sister all the time. I do it with my family. Let's put our phones down and let's talk, because we're not used to having those conversations. So I want to bring that back up. So anytime we meet, it's intentional. Like you remembered it. We're creating a memory because we're not going to get that memory back. So when this gets done, I'll have it decorated. Y'all got to hold me too. Next time y'all come, it got to be like decked out. But like I want my family to come up here. Christmas, Thanksgiving, whenever. We don't even have to wait till then. Like I want them to come here. Let's talk. Hey, are you okay? If you need something, I'll plug you in. But even when the boys come, hey, y'all come in the kitchen. Yeah. I have my lady, whenever she comes, I have my lady cook some, or I have a chef that I know plenty of chefs come and cook some. We'll eat and talk.
And just break bread.
Break bread. And create just friendship. Right. So this is the living room. So honestly, if I had the theater room, I had to do something different. So this is the living room, and this is more intimate, more clothes, where I do my reading. And when this gets done, I'm gonna be so excited. Like I can't wait for y'all to come back. The double-sided fireplace. So yeah. I don't know if you want to come out here. It'll be a double-sided fireplace, so it'll be out there in here. You'll be able to see both sides. And this area right here is kind of a connection of everything. So you'll be able to, and that's my staple piece. Because I did it in Arlington, I did it at Nisky, the White House that you saw with the double side, and I realized it's something about fire. Like it's real calming, and this will be the living room, kind of centered around that. The TV will be right here. I'll have some fans. The table will be over there. The Traeger grill will be there. We'll be able to eat, play spades. Yeah, exactly. People could come over there, relax, and then over there will be the pool. So it's more, this house is more of like a retreat, like a little getaway, more intimate. Like put your phone up, let's talk. We don't do that anymore. When we need to depend on God and just have those relationships, because that's what really matters. That's what carries. Yeah. Money comes and goes, but relationship lasts forever. You feel me?
I hope you all enjoyed this latest episode of Block Shoppers. Shout out to my brother Orson Charles, former NFL vet, for allowing us to sit down, talk to him, giving us a tour of his beautiful home. We're excited to see all the after repair that he makes to this property. He has a lot of exciting things going on. We're definitely rooting for him, so please be sure to look out for part 2. Orson, man, he's a spectacular human being. He's very intentional on what he's doing. He's really about giving back to the community, and it's just refreshing to see somebody like him who played in the NFL, who transitioned into real estate, and who's really committed to making an impact in the community. We're definitely rooting for you, Orson. If you all enjoyed this episode, please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and set your notifications. We'll definitely have more content coming to you all soon, so please be on the lookout. Till next time.